Hello, everybody. For this workshop, I'm going to be teaching you about Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a learning management system we will use in our school district, especially at the high school. So this is something you guys need to learn in this workshop as we begin our new school year. So the first thing I would like you to do is tell me if there's anything you know about Google Classroom. Each one of you have been signed a learner number. So go ahead and put in anything that you know. So that way I can gauge what's most important and what we can back off of a little bit while doing this workshop. Next, I want you to tell me something you would like to learn. So if you already know how to add students, but you're not sure how to add assignments, that's something you would put here just so that I can stay, like I said, know what we need to do in this workshop. So the first thing about Google Classroom is knowing what the home page looks like. This is where you will see all of your classes. If you teach a class that's not on here, for our district for this workshop, the IT department will upload all of your classes for you and your students. But in some instances, that's not always the case. You would click the little plus sign here, create a class, title it whatever you would like. So like if you have an art club and it's not necessarily in your eSchool roster, but you would like to add it on here, this is a way to do that. You push the plus sign located here, and you would add the class and add the students. This is your stream. I've said here it's like a Facebook timeline. So this is where students can see things that you post in a timely manner, whether it be an assignment, whether it be an announcement. You can make announcements here. You can write something to your class, specific students. It's a really great way to communicate safely with your students. The next thing I'd like for you to see is the join button. Join is a way for if you have a student who's out virtually, they're out sick, you're out sick, something like that, and you still need them to log into class, they can click join. It's a video. They can see your screen, you can see theirs, you can see each other. Once again, it's a safe way to be able to still teach them, but communicate with one another. So the classwork tab, this is where you will want students to go to see work that is assigned for them. This is able to kind of categorize it and organize it. So here are topics. These are things specifically that I want that we learned. So on Friday, they had human anatomy. It tells them when it's due. This is where they will find everything they need to work on. The students tab for people, this is where you can monitor their progress. This will tell you if they have everything turned in, if they're missing anything, if they're late on their work, and so forth. The teachers tab, you can add co-teachers, parents, guardians, whoever may need to be a part. The assignments, this is where you can check who all has turned it in and who all has not turned it in. The grades tab is a great way to see everything. It's like an online grade book. You can see here that I didn't do too good putting work in. I kind of failed off a little bit, but this is a great way for students to see their work. When you click on a student's name, you can see their individualized work and grades. This is how you can closely monitor your students. And I've attached a video here for us to watch at the end of our workshop, how to create a Google form. Google form is a great way to provide accessibility of instruction to all of your students. You can put test here so that they can do the read and write for Google. It can read the test questions for them. They can work at their own pace. This is just a really great way to make sure that everyone's learning on the level that they need. So Google Forms can be done to do polls, class polls. You can do surveys, quizzes, tests. It's a great way to study. You can put study material through here. And lastly, if you have any questions, this is where we're going to jump back and look at the questions that you had before, things that you would like to know. I would like for us to, at the end of this workshop, to review, see if I answered those for you, or if there's any more questions you may have. I'm going to touch back real quick right here on assignments. When you create an assignment, students should be able to see all of this, all of the material you upload. If there's anything you list for them that you want them to make sure that they know how to do, it's a great way. So when they click on view assignment, which this is not active, so I'm not able to click it and show you what it would do. But when you view the assignment, it gives them all of the information. It gives them a section to turn their work in. And overall, it's just great. So